lot of great callbacks.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I swear.
We got a good vibe, so we always are on the ball. So, Merry Christmas!
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
I mean, if you would have told me we'd make it to a Christmas episode, and Emily and her antlers.
Thank you.
Very festive.
Santa's favorite reindeer. I should have made my nose red.
About it.
That would have been all out.
If you would have told me, you should have showed.
This isn't even all my Christmas gear. I'm like a Christmas fanatic.
I love Christmas.
I know.
So much.
Should we introduce ourselves before we get into it?
Well, yeah, hopefully. Yeah. I think we just assume people know who we are. Especially, I mean, by this, if you
should, if you listen this long.
Right. I'm Joe Fernandes.
I'm Emily Paige. And
we are the hosts of If You Would Have Told Me.
Us.
We probably should have named the show Us, but we're doing me because us.
Oh, it is me.
It is me.
Yeah. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
I'm taking these off. They're cutting off my.
The listeners are probably like, "Oh, I'm so happy to dive into this one." Antlers came off. Antlers came off. Business.
The party is starting.
So you didn't keep them on that long. Why?
I'll bring them back in.
Don't worry. I got ideas.
I got my Christmas shirt.
She got a Christmas shirt. It says,
For you, Glen Coco.
For you, Glen Coco.
Which is a reference to, we talked about this.
Mean Girls.
Yes, it is. Which is not a Christmas movie.
It's not a Christmas movie.
We should talk about what we think defines a Christmas movie. Because that's what we're going to dive into first, right? I guess, Christmas movies.
Yeah, Christmas movies, because, it's got to take place around Christmas time.
Okay. Wait, what? Oh, I just thought of another Christmas. Okay, keep going. All right, has to take place.
It's got to have snow. And
yes.
Santa Claus has to be in at least one scene.
Okay.
He doesn't have to be in the scene talking, but Santa Claus must be seen somewhere, whether it's in a knick-knack, in a mall.
Okay.
Or a parade.
Okay.
Trying to think.
Fair enough. Okay. I would agree with all those. Do we think that is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
It is. It's on my list.
Oh.
It's on my list, and I defended it on my old podcast.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of reasons why.
I used to fight it, and I think I have to give up.
Okay,
I think I have to give up.
So you do or you don't?
So I used to be very close-minded as to what I thought a Christmas movie was. Uh-huh. And I think I was just wanted to be the devil's advocate with it and be like, no, it's not a Christmas movie.
Okay.
But it does fit the actual, what I would consider the working definition of a Christmas movie.
Yeah. His wife's name's Holly.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. I actually have only seen Die Hard once, so I think I also have to go back and rewatch Die Hard because maybe it'll make my list then.
It will make your list. Die Hard was on my list, and I'm glad you're not fighting me on it. Cause
I'm not going to even have that argument. I used to also argue that Home Alone wasn't a Christmas movie, and then I realized I was so terribly wrong.
That's a tough. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is not a Christmas movie.
It's pretty much the same thing. Yeah. Home Alone's a good movie, too. It's not on my list, though.
It's on my list.
It is a good one. I went more with my list on nostalgia, like movies that I remember growing up with, because I think if I watched them now as an adult, I would have a totally different Christmas list.
Right.
Like Christmas top movie list.
Why? Because you're getting more like
I think my taste is changing.
Christmas movies into the fray?
No, I can't say that any of them are really like, ooh, that one looks good. I think it's just like my taste has changed.
Yeah. So is your list in order of favorite? Mine's just rando. I don't know.
We could do rando. I kind of try to order them, but again, I think
I'll try and order mine in the moment.
Depends on my mood. Can I first talk about a couple ones that did not make my list, but like I feel like need to be brought up?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay. So number one, all the Hallmark Christmas movies are golden.
Okay.
They're fantastic. We're not going to get into this, but I love them because they're dumb and you know exactly what's going to happen. They're very formulaic and they're whatever. Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's a great one.
Right? Now, it didn't make my list, but like I feel like that's one I always forget about.
I mean, how did he go wrong with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Christmas?
Right. It was such a good movie. And who's the other guy? Is Sinbad? Is that Sinbad? Nope, it's not. No, yes, I think it is.
I haven't seen it in years. I do remember liking it. I mean, liking it relative
it's entertaining
for a Christmas movie, not
right. Like the whole plot doesn't hold up.
If I'm watching that in July, I have problems.
It is Sinbad.
It is Sinbad.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger is Sinbad. So how can you go wrong with those two? And what's this? And oh my goodness, Phil Hartman was in it.
who's one of my favorites.
Right. So like you can't go wrong with the
Yeah.
cat. And then who's the
making me
mom?
wanna
Rita
watch it now.
Wilson.
It's making me want to watch it
We should
again
watch
now.
it. It was great.
We'll do watch-alongs.
We'll do watch-alongs
next Christmas.
And the other one I want to bring up that probably isn't as popular was I'll Be Home for Christmas with Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
I don't think I've seen that one.
That's very much like Jonathan Taylor Thomas, Jessica Biel. They're college students in California. He plans like a vacation for his girlfriend for Christmas, and she's like, why would I want to go away for Christmas? I want to go see my family. And then he makes a deal with his dad. If he gets home on time for Christmas, he gets like the Porsche. And so it's like this whole, it's as bad as it sounds, but it's like,
I'm probably not going to go for that. I probably
you're not going to go for that one, but he gets like.
Someone would have to make me watch that. Like, do you want to watch this? Be like, fine.
Or watch along.
I'll surrender.
I'll surrender to that one. But that's another one that like I had forgotten existed, and I think I watched it as a kid, and I went back and watched it again. I was like, oh, it's good. I enjoy this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you're like, wow, I really enjoyed this. Sometimes you have a memory of one you thought you enjoyed, and you're like, I don't think I like this.
Right, and that's not the worst because you kind of feel like you're killing part of your childhood.
Yeah, you're like,
yeah. So, all right, I have a top 6 actually.
Okay.
Because I just remembered one as we were talking. All right, so and I might switch a couple of these. Okay, so my first one I'm talking about is Muppets Christmas Carol. Is that on your list?
It's not on my list.
It didn't make your list?
Nah.
I love the Muppets. So, like, I'm a Muppet fiend. So, anything Muppets related. I think for a lot of my friends, this one's higher up on the list. But for me, it's just like...
Whenever I think of a Muppets movie, I always... that line, I got the paper towels.
What is that from?
You don't remember?
No.
I think it's from the Great Muppet Caper.
I think I've ever seen
when
that.
The chef, like, that's his
thing. I don't
they
know.
climb up the paper towels. That's
no.
chef hooty hooty hooty.
No, I know the Swedish I know talking about. I don't know that
line. You ever saw the Great Muppet Caper?
No.
Oh.
I'll have to watch that. Add it to the list.
Lady Holiday's baseball diamond?
No. I think the only So no,
Okay,
but I
back to
do
Christmas.
no. I love the Muppets. He mentions movies I've never seen with them.
You got me excited. You're like,
I do, but I don't know that one. I used to watch wasn't there a Muppets TV show?
Sesame Street?
No. There was Muppet Babies. There was a cartoon version.
I didn't watch Muppet Babies.
So I love the Muppet Christmas Carol. I'm a huge Gonzo fan, so I think having Gonzo play Charles Dickens is like prime casting. And I just think it's like takes a classic, and then you have oh my god, I can't think of any actors' names right now. I have to Google this. Who's in a You've never?
I've seen it, but
who is it?
It's not. It didn't even make my list, so I don't really remember all the.
We're failing miserably.
Yeah. I remember a couple lines from.
Who is? Oh, Michael Caine. Is in it, and how do you? Right, he's like amazing. So you can't. So that's it. I don't have much to talk about with Muppet Christmas Carol except that it's on there because I love Gonzo. So it's like my reason. And I'm also a huge Weezer fan, and Keep Fishin' has.
I saw Weezer.
They're my favorite
See Here
band.
Now Festival a few years ago. They were right before the Foo Fighters. It was awesome.
They are my favorite band.
So good.
Right, so good. Okay, so that's the first one. My next one, I might swap these.
Okay.
I think next is Elf.
Elf's on my list.
I love Elf. I love Will Ferrell. I think that movie is hilarious. That was like...
Never is not hilarious. It doesn't get old.
Oh, my favorite part is with... it's like I don't know what you would call this. You're the film guy, but it's just like a shot of like him walking across the street, and there's no acting going on. Well, I guess there's acting going on, but he's just walking across the street in New York City. Jingle Bells is playing, and all of a sudden he gets hit by the taxi, and the music cuts.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Such a great. To me, it's like one of the funniest scenes.
I just love the face. Who plays his father? Famous.
We
actor.
are not doing well with these.
We're
hold on.
I'm bad at recall. It's
hold on. You can see
his son is in Hawaii 5-0 on TV.
What a weird. That guy.
James Caan.
Yes.
Okay.
He just recently passed away, right?
Yeah.
Pretty recently.
Okay. But I just love James Caan's faces.
Oh.
At Will Ferrell,
and he's
anything
so
he does,
dry,
but it's so funny to me. Like he cracks me up.
Oh, he's so great.
Like Will, he's like the straight guy, and I die laughing at his.
It's so good. I like the mailroom scene. There's we need you in the mailroom. She goes down there drunk and just stands. Oh, it's just such a good. I think Will Ferrell's hilarious, and people like shit on him because I think because he became so popular so quickly.
That's
like
what
he's
happens.
not, but he's so funny. I don't think I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen a movie of his where I didn't think he was hilarious.
Comedic acting is one of the hardest things to do. And he's so good at it. I think it's that same thing. It's like when you get everything, people just like to and then you do like one off one. They're like,
well, it wasn't. But every movie I think I've ever seen him in, like The Other Guys, I think is hilarious. Him and Mark Wahlberg.
Step Brothers.
Oh, Step Brothers is fantastic. So good.
But now Elf is one that I'll watch almost every year.
I have to. All of these movies I'm going to mention, I watch every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. So, okay. The next one for me is Love Actually.
Okay.
So that movie, a coworker of mine told me about a few years ago. I had never seen it, and I watched it. And now, like, I'll also watch this one not around Christmas, but it takes place during Christmas. So all that love, but it's so good, and I love Hugh Grant. I'm like a huge Hugh Grant fan.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think I watched it for the first time like during COVID. Because that's my old podcast co-host Mike Gaffney. That's his favorite movie.
Is it really?
Like in the world.
Really?
And he was like, "You've never seen Love Actually?"
We're gonna have to talk. It's very well done. Like all the stories, how they interlock, and like it's funny. It's cute.
I think I have one rom-com on my list because rom-coms aren't my normal thing.
Yeah.
But there's one on my list. But we'll continue.
Okay.
Yeah. I only have one.
All right. The next one is again one that became very important to me as I became an adult. It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
I have to watch that movie. I watch it every Christmas Eve. So I only watch it once because if I watch it more than once, I'll get bored. But it's so well done. Yeah. And it's like I feel like it's like a classic, and I have to watch it in black and white.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just like it. And
I love it. Yeah.
It's so good.
Well, that movie feels Christmas.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It feels Christmas. I think it didn't even come out Christmas time, if I remember correctly.
I don't think it did, because I don't know.
It came out like in the summertime when it came out.
Right, and it ends around Christmas, but it's not like
really
centered around, but it's become.
Because that was part of my argument with Die Hard, where I was like trying to say like how Die Hard's even more of a Christmas movie.
It kind of is.
Because it came out around Christmas time, where It's a Wonderful Life didn't. No. Yeah, I think it just became a Christmas movie.
And it's just so good. Like every time
it's
a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Yeah. Oh. And my aunt and uncle growing up, their first dog's name was Clarence. Oh. And they named it after that movie. And I didn't know until like I grew up. But like his line about like lassoing the moon always gets me. What do you want me to do, Mary? You want me to lasso? Like, I love it.
This is making me want to like binge Christmas movies.
Right?
Like I want the cool weather to come and binge some Christmas movies.
I know. Well, I'll start watching. Like I start with the Christmas music and the Christmas movies like Thanksgiving. Like we're starting.
I was in the store. They already got the Christmas stuff going.
I was humming Jingle Bells to myself today at my desk. Like I was like, what am I doing? Like what is? Yeah, I'm like already like getting to the point of. But I love Christmas time, so I try to drag it out as long as possible.
That's one of my favorite things to do is put the lights on my house.
Oh, really?
And decorate the outside of I just love it. I just like sit there at the end and look at it. Yeah. I love pulling up every night to see it.
Yeah. My mom's big with decorating, so I always grew up with a nice big. I have an apartment right now, so it's mostly the inside we decorate, but we still get like the little decorations. It's more like a condo, so we get the decorations for the front and stuff, but no hanging lights. So yeah, because I don't want hanging lights. Yeah. No, not me.
Not you. I have a big pole that I do it with, and it sticks it into my.
That's awesome.
It's pretty wild.
That's crazy. When I owned a house, we did the outside too, but
yeah, I
gotta wait till I gotta like find a guy just to do this.
Yeah,
just for this.
Naturally. Yeah.
I just need you to kill spiders, hang Christmas lights, golden. That's it. Okay, this is a tie, but I put them together. So I love the old claymation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Love them.
Those two, but both of those, they are so. I'm not a big
Frosty. Even though they're on my list, I love them.
Right, I'm not a big Frosty the Snowman, but to the point that I watched them so much that when Ava was a baby, my daughter was little, she still like she would watch those movies. It'd be like July, and she's watching Rudolph and Santa Claus Are Coming to Town. She loves those movies.
That's great.
I know. I think they're so good. And to me, it's like they're classic Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Even though you don't have them on your list.
I don't have my on my list, yeah.
You ready for my number one?
Yeah,
now, this is solely based on the fact that it reminds me of growing up, because this was like my mom and I would watch this Christmas movie nonstop. Okay. But I don't necessarily know if it's held up, but I still watch it. The Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Oh,
love that
I haven't
movie.
seen that in years.
That's my favorite Christmas movie.
See, you're reminding me of some things I want to rewatch because it's been a while.
It's so good. And I'm not like a huge Tim Allen fan, but like that movie I adore.
Yeah.
It's so good. And I feel like it's just a fun movie to watch. Yeah. And it makes you think like the Christmas magic. And for me, it just reminds me of being a kid and all the movies I would watch. So I knew that was my number one. The rest of the list was a little harder to like rank everyone, but I knew that I'd be lying if I didn't say that was my favorite Christmas movie.
That's a good one.
Isn't it a good one?
It's
fun.
I'd have to watch it again. It's been a long time.
Watch it and we'll touch base.
We'll touch base.
That and watch Jingle All the Way.
I'm going to do a big binge.
You're going to get home
What's
tonight.
Ava's favorite Christmas movie?
That's a great question. I'll have to ask her. I think
Die Hard.
Definitely Die Hard. No, she would probably say the claymation ones. But I don't know. I feel like there's another one she loves that I'm not. There was another, Noel. This was a cartoon, Noel, with the little red ornament. It was about an ornament. She liked that one.
I don't know
That's
that
like,
one.
and then there's Nick and Noel. It was about a puppy and a kitten, and the families get put. They're cartoons, but they're old cartoons that I watched when I was a kid that she likes now. But I don't know. I'll have to ask her.
Interesting.
Yeah. How about you now?
Oh, my turn.
We already know Die Hard's on the list.
Die Hard's, I don't think I did an order.
It's okay.
But A Christmas Story.
I actually hate that movie. So I always forget that movie actually exists. I think I have to rewatch it because I think that when I was growing up, when like around Christmas time, the teachers would like put this movie on, and I just didn't get it. I think as an adult now, I would get it more.
I think I love. Well, I had a Red Ryder BB gun with a compass in the stock. My dad got me one.
Actually, that movie's about me, Emily. So,
I watch it just out of habit every year.
That's me with
and I don't love it as much as I did when I was a kid.
It didn't hold up for you.
It is certain. The father, I guess because I'm older, I relate with the father now. The frustration
with the pilot light or whatever going out.
Yeah, the pilot light going out, and like. I just like the lamp, the leg lamp.
Oh,
it's like Fragile. It must be Italian. Like just all these.
Yeah.
So a Christmas movie's on there. I don't know where on the. It's on the list. I find it
boring.
I can see that.
I thought it was just me because everyone's like, I love that movie. And I'm like, I think it's a little boring.
It is a little boring.
Gets his tongue stuck to the.
Yeah, that's funny. See, when we were kids, we used to
do that.
I didn't do that, but we used to try and get kids to do that. But we do it with ice cubes in our house. And that feels sticking. And like, But no, I can watch it now and be like, I know why people think it's boring.
Okay.
But I think
But most people like it.
Right. I think they like it out of nostalgia. You know what I mean? Because when you're a kid, you're like, this is the only thing on. Because they air it for like 24 hours.
I know. And I'm always like, oh, the stupid movie.
As a kid, I don't know. I think I just like it out of nostalgia.
Okay.
So now this one. Is one of my all-time favorites, and actually, my old band used to play a song from this. When
you
we were
had
on stage.
A band?
I was in a bunch of bands.
Oh, what do you play?
I play guitar, but in this band, I was bass player. I filled in for a tour that they had.
So you did tour. Last episode, you made fun of me because I said.
It wasn't like a war. It was like a tri-state area. It's like an East Coast. Like an East Coast.
The tour of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, all of Monmouth and Middlesex County. No, we played some good venues. Like we played
Starland Ballroom.
Starland Ballroom.
Did you?
Yeah, Starland Ballroom.
Oh, I love Starland.
Back then it wasn't Starland Ballroom. It was Hunka Bunka back then. We played Birch Hill nightclub. It was the same owners as Starland Ballroom. Birch Hill was like the concert venue back then, and it was the one in Hoboken.
Hoboken, no joking.
Hoboken, no joking. Oh man, I'll remember it. But it was a big venue in Hoboken. But Why did I say about the? Oh yeah, so we played.
I just want to bring them back out. Now tell me about your favorite movies.
So this was Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
I've never seen it.
Now I've
heard a lot of people love this movie
because there's like a, Emmett Otter's got his jug band obviously, but then.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. But there's a gang of other animals called the Nightmare Band. And they were more like a heavy metal band. So
was that what your band played?
Well, we would do it. It was like a surprise because we had all our songs we were playing. We'd have a few covers. People knew we'd play like Ziggy Stardust, Pretty Vacant from the Sex Pistols. And then we'd start into River Bottom Nightmare Band.
People go crazy
because no one's playing it, and it's like, what?
That's cool because it brings
because the lyrics are so funny. Like because they're trying to be mean.
Yeah,
they're like, we don't brush our teeth because our toothache can help us stay mean. I just love that line.
That's great.
But it's such a you should watch that with
I'll
Ava.
have to watch it. Would she like it?
It's puppets and stuff.
Okay.
It's a Jim Henson.
Oh, okay.
It's a Jim Henson. Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Okay.
I watch it every Christmas. Love it. Because it's the talent show at the end is really where all the bands play.
I know the whole plot of the movie now.
Yeah.
Do you watch it on Christmas? Like, are there movies you have to watch on Christmas?
No. I
usually watch all of them before Christmas.
Yeah, I watch them before Christmas. I'll probably have like a Christmas Story the channel on. It's like doing it like
not the Yule log.
No Yule. I have a cabinet that's got fake fire.
There you go. Wait, we need the Yule log between us, just like we had the turkey at the last episode. You got some editing to do.
So much, Emily's giving me such.
I think it'd be a great idea if we.
Yeah, I think you should watch Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas with Ava. I think you guys would like it.
We're big
Throw another log on the fire, Emily. Home Alone we talked about.
Yes.
Elf we talked about.
Yes.
Die Hard we talked about.
Yes.
All right, so I put one rom-com on here.
Okay.
Because my friends will probably make fun of me if they listen to it because I never talk about rom-coms and I'm like, but there's one Christmas one that if it's on, I watch it.
Okay.
And I love it. Serendipity.
Ooh, I never even thought of that being a Christmas movie. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that is a good one.
I mean, it's got everything. I love John Cusack.
Yes, who doesn't?
What's her face? I love her so much. I love her so much.
I don't even know her name.
Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah.
She's girl.
Beautiful, actually.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's like my kind of corny.
Yeah.
Like things happening for a reason.
Right. I love all that stuff.
So
that's the stuff I want to believe in.
But it's like one of those ones. If you caught me watching alone, I'd be like, just
who put this on? Why do guys care?
No, I don't really care.
No, but why?
Why do guys care?
Yeah, why do guys care? We don't, as girls, we don't care if you watch rom-com. I don't think I've ever been like, ew, he watched that.
No. Well, I don't think. I mean, I can only speak for this guy.
This guy doesn't
I don't
care.
really care. I don't normally trend to rom-coms.
Well,
it's never
obviously.
my thing. They're
your genre of choice.
My genre of choice. Yeah, I'm not. If I'm home for the evening alone, I'm like, what am I gonna pop in a little serendipity and get this night
get this
underway.
party started.
Get this night underway. I don't know. I don't know why guys would. I think guys are just too afraid to be effeminate, I guess.
That's true. I love that your list is I like Die Hard and Serendipity.
Well, I was like, I gotta because I was trying to think of movies that if it was on, would I leave it on?
I would never have thought of that that's a good. I might add that to my list to watch because I haven't watched that in forever.
And one came in my mind that's not that common that I remember liking. I haven't watched it in years, but The Family Man with Nicolas Cage.
Is that a Christmas movie?
I think it could be a Christmas movie.
We're really blurring the line here.
Let's see. If Family Man is a Christmas movie, I think it is.
I'm gonna see what other movies pop up.
Family Man, a Christmas movie. Is The Family Man a Christmas movie? It's a comedy romance. Yeah. Jack's lavish, fast-paced lifestyle changes on Christmas night.
Oh, okay, yeah, apparently.
Yeah, because it's another type of movie that I like. Like, do you ever see the movie Sliding Doors with Gwyneth Paltrow?
No.
Where she doesn't the subway doors close and she doesn't make it out.
No.
So you see two different movies at the same time.
Ooh.
What her life was if she made it out of the subway, or life getting stuck on the subway. I don't want to tell you more than that.
Don't tell me more. That is literally the anxiety that goes on in my head every day. Like, what if?
That's what the Family Man is like. If I, it's like he was like, you know, like a high powered businessman, but like didn't go this other path.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I like stuff like that.
That's cute.
Because I do that in my head too. Like
it's the worst.
Yeah. But those are, if I'm gonna do like a corny movie, those are the types I like.
Nightmare Before Christmas. But I always watch that more about Halloween.
Yeah, I don't love it. I like it.
No, that one for me is just like fun. Ava likes that movie.
Yeah. I saw someone said Edward Scissorhands is a Christmas.
That literally is popping up, and I was actually going to ask you. Oh, Christmas! You didn't say Christmas Vacation. I'm kind of surprised. I feel like that's in your wheelhouse.
I like Christmas Vacation. It's not my favorite vacation of the vacation genre.
No,
not genre of the
set.
The trilogy
series.
Something.
I got you. Polar Express. I never saw it, but they creeped me out the way it was made.
No.
I don't think we're missing any good ones. Christmas musicals. Oh, Emmett Otter. There you go.
She came here to learn about Emmett Otter's Joke About Christmas.
Scrooged.
Scrooge. That's Bill Murray?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
That could have been good. That was a good one. Babes in Toyland. Oh, I love the Nutcracker. But that more like, I guess it's a Christmas movie. There's a cartoon version, but like I love the actual play, like the ballet, the Nutcracker. I love the music from the Nutcracker.
Okay.
I could spend hours talking about Christmas music.
Yeah.
Do we want to dive into that?
I mean, it's the Christmas episode. I mean, if there's any episode this year that we are going to talk about Christmas music.
Do you love Christmas music or do you hate it?
Oh, I love it.
Right? But like, I hate when people are like, my ex-husband used to tell me I could not start listening to Christmas music until after Thanksgiving. That was his rule. His rule that I broke all the time when I was in the car by myself. Because if you don't think that I will put Christmas music on in July if I want to.
So was he like a Scrooge? Like he didn't like?
No, he was fine. Did he go to the gym every year instead of watch the Thanksgiving Day parade with me? Absolutely. But you know what? To each their own. We're divorced now, so it worked out for both of us. No, but he was fine. We used to host Christmas at our house. No, he wasn't bah humbug. He's
only bah humbug.
But he was like, there was a
Christmas music pre-Thanksgiving.
Yes, there were rules.
Yeah. Flash to Emily on 4th of July. All I want for Christmas. She's like, all right, Emily, it's only 4th of July.
It's Christmas in July.
Christmas in July.
No, I just I am a little bit of a freak with that stuff. Like, I love Christmas. Like, I like going out to see the lights. I like anything Christmas. So Christmas music, the minute I can start playing it, to me, it's like after Halloween, I start. But they're like, oh, you can listen to, you have to help Thanksgiving and you're rushing Thanksgiving. I'm like, name a Thanksgiving song. Christmas music is also for Thanksgiving. It's the season.
It's the holiday season.
It's the holiday season. I don't play it before Halloween because Halloween's got its own songs and it's like a different vibe.
Halloween's got songs?
They did the MASH.
Oh, the Monster Mash.
That was great. They did. And then you've got the Addams Family.
Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum.
No,
that's wait.
That's Pink Panther.
Oh, da-da-da-da.
Yeah. Ooh, is Pink Panther a Christmas movie?
I can't believe I just sang Pink Panther.
Where did you pull that?
What's your favorite Halloween song? I just, you misspeak sometimes because you
mishummed.
I mishummed. Well, that was like one time I was trying to tell a Halloween story to someone and I said, And I go, yeah, it was Popeye for Christmas. And he's, no, I was trying to tell him because I was into Popeye, and my mom got me a corn cob pipe for Christmas.
Oh.
But I got mixed up. My friend goes, you dressed up as Popeye for Christmas?
Yes, I did actually. It's my tradition.
That's our tradition.
It's actually for Ragamuffin Day.
What did your family do? Dress the children up as Popeye? I like your face when I started. What were you gonna do if you would?
If you didn't watch the last episode, you're very confused. Go back and watch the one about ragamuffins.
Oh my God, your face when I started singing it. Okay, I'll explain to you what just happened.
I was like, yeah.
So you say Addams Family. I
Addams
start
Family.
singing the wrong song. Your face, whatever your face did, got me very. I'm like, you start knowing you're wrong. You're like. And I'm just getting all warm in the chest. I'm like, I'm wrong. Because
I was like, yes. And then I was like, no, that's not. Something's wrong. That's not right. But yeah, so Halloween has songs. Ghostbusters is also, I would say, a thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Ava went through a stage where we had to listen to the Ghostbusters theme song on repeat. And then she thought there was different versions of the Ghostbusters song. So she'd be like, Mom, play this version of the Ghostbusters. No, Mom, today play this version. It's the same song. Just on Spotify. Number one song, Ghostbusters theme song, because we had to listen to it every day. And then we'd have to start it over and watch it. It's great. It's fantastic, actually. So it's a good choice.
Thriller,
I would think, was a Halloween song. Probably anything from Nightmare Before Christmas, I guess. Those are Christmas / Halloween songs. Are they really?
But they're not really in the mix.
They're not. Monster Mash is prime.
So I'm trying to think of my favorite Christmas songs. What's your favorite Christmas songs?
Oh goodness, I love All I Want for Christmas Is You. Obviously, I like the classics.
I like to get my tree ready
with Christmas music.
I go onto like Fios or my phone, like the Christmas playlist.
Yep. I like some of the poppy new stuff. Like I think NSYNC has like a Christmas song, and those are cute. But I do love the classics.
Yeah.
Like I don't like nothing like out of the ordinary. But I'll tell you, I will bust a move when Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas comes on.
I'm corny when it comes to like setting up my Christmas tree and putting if Rocking Around the Christmas Tree comes up, like I almost like envision myself at the beginning of a Christmas movie, rocking around.
Always. I live like anytime I listen to a music, I put myself in like a music video or like a movie. That's what I wanted to do before I became a teacher. Is I wanted to go to school to edit film to make music videos.
Okay.
And good thing I didn't go for that because that's a dying industry. But that's what I wanted to do because I would listen to a song and I would like, this is what I envision. So I do the same thing with Christmas music. That's purposely why my old house that I owned had a beautiful exposed brick wall and a fireplace. And I would always put the Christmas tree next to the fireplace. Same thing I want to do when I end up buying my next place is I want a fireplace because I love that whole like look of like a fireplace and the Christmas tree in the corner and the I love Christmas time. I get so depressed. Not that this is what I want to talk about. I get so depressed in January.
Yeah.
Because it's like you have so much to look forward to, and then once Christmas is over, you're like, just me.
No, well, yeah. Christmas is over, then the New Year, and then dirty snow until March.
That's why I booked that getaway at the end of January.
Yeah,
I'm like, I need something to look forward to.
You have to.
All right.
Yeah, I used to go do like a weekend cruise every January.
That's a nice pick-me-up.
It's like, you leave on Friday, come back on Monday.
So nice.
It's awesome. They go right to like whatever ship you're on. It's like
I don't even care. Just take me
island,
somewhere.
And you just awesome.
My daughter's birthday is in January. I don't know. Sometimes they say daughter. Sometimes they say Ava. You guys know what I'm talking about. Her birthday is January 12th, which is the same day as my dad.
Ah. So
we celebrate that.
Nice.
And then it's literally like after that, I'm like, there's literally nothing else till like, now I need it to be April. I guess Valentine's Day, but
yeah. Do you have any Christmas like day traditions? Like my tradition on Christmas, I don't like to go anywhere. Like,
we don't go anywhere.
So I put it out there. Anybody can come to my house. Because I cook pasta and meatballs.
Nice.
But my favorite, I get up early in the morning. Go out and get fresh bagels.
Ooh.
Some orange juice. I don't know. There's something about fresh bagels Christmas morning.
I might do that this year.
I love it. It's just my thing.
But I won't go out and get them. I'll DoorDash them to my house.
DoorDash them. No, here's what. Christmas morning driving, it's dead.
Yeah, but
There's
I gotta.
nobody out there. We have a kid.
I have to get the kid in the car, and
Yeah,
that's like
no,
a whole other.
that's
That's
a
just
whole thing.
chaos. We do. So we do a. My dad's side of the family is the family I was really raised with. So we do a McDonald family Christmas party, like pre-Christmas we call it, where we see everybody, and that's cool. We used to do a Secret Santa with that, but we don't do it anymore. But it's just nice to get everyone together. You eat good food, you drink good wine, you hang out. The kids, all the great grandchildren play. It's great. Christmas Eve, my daughter's with her dad's side of the family, so they do like the. We used to, like, when we were still together, we did, like, the seven fishes, Feast of the Seven Fishes or whatever. It's, like, a lot of seafood. You Italians love your seafood.
Yeah. Some Italian. My Italian family wasn't the big seafood Italian family, but some do.
Some do. So they do that. And so she's there. So I go with my dad to visit my grandma and my great aunt. So it's like me and a bunch of like people in their 80s and 90s hanging out, which is they tell old stories. I love it. I have so much fun. My grandma used to do a really big Christmas Eve, and that was my favorite. But now she's older, and like it's, whatever. Yeah. And then I come home. So the night before Christmas Eve, I watch It's a Wonderful Life. Christmas Eve, then I pick up my daughter. I put her to bed. I get all the presents and everything ready for the next morning. And then I'll usually watch another Christmas movie by myself on the couch. And it depends on my mood. So one of those. I'll let you know what one that ends up being this year. Maybe it'll be Emmett Otter.
Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Yeah, maybe that'll be that one.
Yeah.
And then Christmas morning, it used to be my mom's parents and then me and my parents. My mom's parents passed away, so now it's literally me and Ava and my parents, and either we go to their house or they come to our house. We literally are 10 minutes away from each other. We just wear pajamas. It's so relaxing. Ava and I in the morning, we open presents together. We do all of that. We'll do like breakfast. It's just the two of us. We hang out. We listen to music, watch. It's so laid back and great. She plays with her new stuff. I clean up because there's no presents for me, just for her. And then we go to either my parents will come over or we go to my parents and we have dinner. Okay. It's so chill.
Yeah.
I love that though.
It's like my favorite day of the year. I don't know why. I just always feel very happy Christmas morning.
Yeah.
I love cooking for people. Like I love to cook. I put that on my Instagram a lot. Sundays I love making.
You were making like a sauce or
what was it, last weekend? Not this past weekend, weekend before. Yeah, I think on my Instagram I was making the caprese.
Yeah, yes, which is one of my favorites.
And then I made fettuccine Alfredo with broccoli.
Fancy,
and everything, and I just love it. I love cooking.
So nice.
So I'm like,
I wish I loved cooking.
Yeah.
No,
I
don't have it.
You don't
it's
have
another
it?
thing. I always end up dating guys who like to cook, or like my ex-husband liked to cook. So it's like the can't cook attract the love to cook people. I'm like, all right, works for me. Hey. I can cook. I just don't. I wish I loved it more.
Yeah.
Maybe like I don't know. Like I like cooking. Like for Thanksgiving, I cook a side. I wouldn't mind cooking for like special holidays, but no, not my thing.
Not your thing.
Do you have any other do you do any gift traditions? Like are there specific gifts you do? Are there stocking stuffers or anything like that? Or is it random every year?
Random every year. Like me and my brother, like we just buy for the kids now. Like we're like, we used to be like handing everybody gift cards. Yeah. Like, here's $50 gift card. Oh, here's $50 gift card back.
Right, you might as well
let's just stop this and spend money on children. 100%. It's all about them.
100%.
Christmas. You know what I mean? Like people are like, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, I'm a grown man. I buy myself anything I want. You don't have to give me anything.
Right. That's how. Yeah. My parents still spoil me, and I'm like, don't buy me anything. Like I just bought myself a vacation. That's my gift for myself.
There you go.
I love shopping for Ave though. It makes it so much fun. We do like the Santa list. We do everything. She's already like, I need a Barbie dream house. I'm like, Santa just bought you a dollhouse last year. So see, I can tell you right now, Santa's not bringing you another dollhouse.
Keep dreaming.
Keep dreaming. I was like, ask Gigi and Pop Pop if they'll buy you. That can be their gift. Because I said, I don't know where we're fitting another dollhouse in this house. This actual house.
Too many dollhouses.
Too many dollhouses.
Did we have any Christmas news stories?
We had. I did have one. My phone. People are literally blowing up my phone.
She's so popular.
I'm so popular.
No one's looking for me.
Okay, I don't know. I'm getting distracted by people messaging me. Because when you can see the preview of the text message, I'm like, I don't know what that said. All right, so I did send you this article.
I read none of them.
Nice.
I was very busy, but...
Oh, we did have a Thanksgiving one. I did have a Thanksgiving article.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Next year. These 20 unique Christmas traditions around the world that may surprise you.
Okay.
I don't necessarily know if these are going to be funny because we should be nice to people's traditions, but let's see. All right. Sweden. The Yule goat. Joe's already laughing. Giant goat.
Okay, what's up with the Yule goat?
Has been a Swedish Christmas symbol.
Swedish.
What's the Swedish chef?
Sweet from Muppets.
Yeah. Do his voice. There you go. Okay.
Wait. What is he? I can't. Wait. I used to be able to do this.
And you just did it earlier. Just remember what we said earlier. In 1966, the tradition got a whole new life after someone came up with the idea to make a giant straw goat, now referred to as the Gavel goat. According to the official website, the goat is more than 42 feet high, 23 feet wide, and weighs 3.6 tons. Each year, the massive goat is constructed in the same spot. Fans can even watch a live stream from the first Sunday of Advent until the new year when it's taken down.
What's the point of the goat?
It's just a symbol. It's a pagan symbol.
It's a pagan symbol?
Yeah.
Sounds very holiday and weird.
So, okay.
A goat. And where's that at? Sweden.
Now, Japan.
Japan.
Something about KFC.
KFC?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although Christmas isn't a national holiday in Japan, an estimated 1% of the population is Christian, its citizens still find it interesting and delicious way to celebrate. Rather than gathering around the table for a turkey dinner, we always have ham on Christmas. What do you have?
Ham and pasta.
Yeah. Okay.
And meatballs.
Turkey's Thanksgiving. Families head out to their local Kentucky Fried Chicken. The tradition began in 1974 after a widely successful marketing campaign called Kentucky for Christmas. The fast food chain has maintained its Yuletide popularity, causing some people to order their boxes months in advance or stand in 2-hour-long lines to get their finger-licking good food.
That's Japan?
That's Japan. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because they don't really celebrate, so that's kind of like.
So they don't celebrate Christmas,
but they have KFC.
But they have KFC so they're celebrating something.
They're kind of like
it's KFC Day.
Yeah, pretty much. Not as good.
They're probably like, well, what can we do that's fat American on their holiday?
Or hot dogs.
Yeah. KFC.
My aunt and uncle do what they call it Jewish Christmas, where they go and just get Chinese food and go to the movies on Christmas.
That's not bad,
right? It's great.
Yeah.
I would love Chinese food for Christmas. I would love Chinese food right now, actually. I did not eat dinner.
I'm
starving. Iceland, similar to the 12 days of Christmas in the U.S., Iceland celebrates 13. Each night before Christmas, Icelandic children are visited by the 13 Yule lads. After placing their shoes by the window, the little ones will head upstairs to bed. In the morning, they'll either have received candy if they're good or be greeted with shoes full of rotten potatoes if they're bad.
What? Rotten potatoes?
Right.
In their shoes?
Yeah, if they're bad. Don't be bad.
Why you gotta put them on my shoes?
I don't know, but also, where are you getting rotten potatoes? Like, how long do you have to have potatoes?
Yeah, like, this is a very planned out...
Yeah, like, you're being bad.
For the parents, so the parents are stocking up on rotten potatoes for their kids. So you must know your kids are pretty bad. Be like, you think we need a lot of rotten potatoes?
We're going to stock up on potatoes this
year. I mean, it's been a rough year. How many rotten potatoes do you think we need?
Imagine if there's like a lot of them were bad. And
you would think if a kid was that bad to get rotten potatoes in his shoes, he'd probably throw them at you.
Maybe if you're not that bad, you get just regular potatoes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The kid's like... mashed potatoes and gravy.
In my shoe.
Mine's rotten potatoes.
Oh, man. All right, Finland. On Christmas morning, Finnish families traditionally eat a porridge made of rice and milk topped with cinnamon milk or butter. Whoever finds the almond placed inside one of the puddings wins. But some families cheat and hide a few almonds so the kids don't get upset. At the end of the day, it's customary to warm up in a sauna together.
Whoa. What?
That's a good turn.
That's a good turn.
Woo.
Wait, so it's like a rice, like a pudding?
Like a rice pudding porridge. You hide an almond in it, and if you find the almond, you win.
You win a sauna with your parents?
Hell yeah. You win sauning with your parents. All right, I'm going to scroll a little bit. Let's see.
They didn't elaborate on the sauna
That
thing?
was it.
That's
It was
it?
like,
You
they just dropped
so
that
it's
real
Christmas.
fast.
Be like, what do you do? I had an almond rice pudding and then they take a sauna with my family. You know
Ignore that last part.
You know, typical every day. I mean, you know, the huge.
The huge.
I wonder if there's any Christmas songs out there to talk about that.
Christmas sauna. Oh, Christmas sauna. All right.
Oh, how I sweat for you. Oh, Christmas sauna. Oh, Christmas sauna.
You heard it here first.
I found my almond or two in my rice pudding as Santa brings the gifts.
Christmas sauna.
Oh, Christmas sauna. Oh, Christmas sauna. This is a disgusting tradition. Yeah, this is a disgusting tradition.
I cannot sing. I wish I could sing.
You're gonna meet us Sweden, right? They did that.
That was Norway. Nope, that was Finland.
Finland. So you're gonna meet a Finnish guy. You're gonna be like, I'm telling you right now, like on a first. I'm not
sauning with you.
I'm not sauning with your family
on Christmas
morning.
Even if I find the almond.
Rice pudding, fine.
He's going to be like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah. Ireland. I don't know if this is really good, but I just want to talk about Ireland. The Irish leave a tall red candle in a front window overnight, a welcoming symbol of warmth and shelter for the holiday season. Nope, they got nothing. All right.
Very hard to make fun of. Yeah, put a candle
nice. Put a candle in the window.
These losers. Light a candle?
Yeah. Oh, marzipan. I love marzipan. Do you like marzipan?
Yeah, remind me what it is. I probably got a picture of it. That's one of the funniest things that's ever happened.
It was great. She was like, that's not Adam's Family at all.
I will be able to see your face. I'll have to do like a zoom in.
With your voice in the background.
You should let me keep going.
Marzipan is like an almond-based candy. It's like the sweet, like they make like the little fruits.
Oh, it's like white?
Yes, and they make the
like
little fruit
it's like kind of like
pasty.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so an acquired taste.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I can't even remember the taste, but I know I've tried it. So it must not have been great if I haven't had it in a while.
Eat it while you're watching Jingle All the Way.
Okay.
Oh, this looks good. Austria.
Wow.
Ready?
Yeah.
Alpine countries like Austria have a legend that a devil-like creature called Krampus joins their St. Nicholas festivities on December 6th. Children are asked for a list of their good and bad deeds. Can you imagine? Tell me all the bad things you've done.
So they don't have Santa, they have Satan.
Good children...
Which is kind of spelt the same.
It is. Good children are rewarded with sweets, apples, and nuts, and bad children worry that Krampus might bring on Christmas morning.
What?
I don't know. It's a cliffhanger. It's a cliffhanger.
What kid wants apples and nuts? They threw sweets in there. They give me sweets.
I'll take my. You know.
Hey, Mom, what's in all this delicious chocolate? Where's my apples and nuts? I would think that's what Satan would give you. Be like, you get no delicious food. You're getting apples and nuts.
You get apples.
Like apples and nuts again? I didn't even do nothing.
Do you want potatoes in your shoes?
I like how we put fear in our children.
Seriously, though. I'm always like, Santa's watching you. She's like, he's sleeping. I'm like, no, he's not. What do you think? He's hibernating? That's my discussion with my child. And this is the last one I'm going to read because this is the end of the thing. El Salvador.
Good reason.
I skipped some of them.
Okay.
El Salvador. I have kids from El Salvador, so I'll ask them. Central American countries like El Salvador toast Christmas with fireworks. That is correct. A lot of because I had kids from Ecuador as well, they do a lot with fireworks, which is interesting because we do it for 4th of July. Children celebrate with small firecrackers called little volcanoes, volcancitos, and estrelitas, little stars, while those, and I probably butchered that, I'm so sorry, while those who are a little older tend to pretend the larger varieties in Roman candles. All right, well, Fireworks.
That was some interesting things.
Not so funny, but interesting.
No, we had some laughs.
I don't want to make fun of people's traditions.
No, I do. If they're worth it. If they're, I mean, the sauna
the Thanksgiving
one was crazy.
That was insane.
My father was funny on Christmas because he was a big hunter.
Okay.
And like that's all he like when I was a little boy, I'd get like knives and guns for Christmas.
You seem like someone who loves those things.
But not anymore. But he wouldn't wrap anything. Like if my dad bought me something at a store, that was the bag it was in.
Now, were your parents together?
No.
They split up.
When I was like 4.
Oh, so you don't really even remember them together.
I have like a vague memory of a Christmas.
One Christmas.
Or like the house we lived in Bayville.
Okay. You lived in Bayville?
Yeah, I lived in Bayville when I was because I was born in the East Brunswick area. Then they moved to Bayville, I think. And then I remember there was like a little redheaded girl across the street I used to play with.
Okay.
And my Portuguese grandma lived around a corner.
Who's Portuguese?
My father's
Your dad.
Portuguese.
Okay.
My mother is 100% Italian.
Okay.
My father's
that makes sense.
Portuguese.
Fernandes.
That's my name. I am.
Remember Emily?
But yeah, my dad was like, when you're kids, you just go, you don't buy gifts for your cousins. Like your parents buy gifts for you to like give out to people. So my dad was like a last minute gift buyer.
Yeah.
So it's like, I remember one time we're driving down to Bayville because my relatives all still live down there. And we just stop in like this gas station mini mart. And like my dad's just buying shit, and he's like, "Here, give this to your cousin. Give this," and like I like gave my cousin like a set of glasses, like for the kitchen. I'm like, "Merry Christmas." Like, it was like whatever we can grab. They have like shoes, like slipper, and you're like, "Here's some slippers." We're like, it's such a weird.
I hate that for you.
I think I got a little of that last minute shopping bug from my dad. Yeah. Sometimes I put it off.
There's certain people you have to prioritize or else.
Yeah.
Like I just shop for, I shop for my parents, I shop for my daughter and like grandparents and stuff like that. So I do everything on Amazon though, I'm not going to lie. Like the majority of stuff.
Oh yeah, that's what I do. I text my sister-in-laws, give me the gifts.
Give me gifts.
Give me the gifts that the kids want.
What do you want?
And I get them and then boom.
That's easy.
That's that. Well, now a lot of my nieces and nephews are getting older. I just Venmo them cash.
Yeah.
Sometimes
here you go. Merry Christmas.
Birthdays, I'm like, happy birthday, Merry Christmas.
I would love that. I would love to wake up and have like a Venmo full of cash. I'd be like, hell yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
That's good.
Yeah.
But this has been a fun Christmas episode.
Well, I'm gonna go watch a bunch of movies now.
Got a bunch. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the Tim Allen movie, and you're
the
gonna
Santa
watch,
Claus. We'll talk about it.
You're gonna watch Emmett Otter's Drug Band Christmas.
Yes. Deal.
And you've seen Serendipity, so
I have. But it's been a while. I might go and rewatch it. Although it might make me cry. I might be like, I'm alone.
Oh no. Email us at if you told me. Wait. Before we go, we forgot to do. We were gonna do in the beginning. We were gonna try a Christmas improv. We have no idea if you guys like this, but we don't care.
We like it.
Okay, let's go. We're gonna try and go Christmas theme with it, if we can. Do I start? Oh yeah, you gotta put that. You gotta put
for this one, I gotta put this one. Okay.
If
you
would have
told
me
that
the
Christmas
dog
and
the
Christmas
duck
were
sleigh riding on
Christmas,
what
would
the
duck
say
to
the
dog
if
the
sled
was
spinning
uncontrollably
until
it
crashed
into
grandma? I don't know.
You did that last. I was like, what? Poor grandma. That was good.
I was afraid the story. I don't know what to do. We're trying to create it. It's a story podcast. We're telling stories. We're reading stories. We're making up stories.
I love
That's our tagline. If you told me at gmail.com is our website. Go to our Instagram. Linktree is you would if
it's on our Instagram. If you would have told me, you can see all our links there.
All the TikTok, we're doing it all.
We love
the reels. Share the reels. And Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a Happy New Year, and we'll see you in 2025.